So we are explaining the numerical problems on electric circuits of resistances in electricity chapter for 10th and intermediate, for 10th grade and intermediate. So from the circuit shown, the resistance between X and Y. So between X and Y, what is the total resistance in the circuit? Options are 26.75 ohms, 34.75 ohms, 24.85 ohms, 18.85 ohms. Now clearly we can explain. So from this circuit, so you can see 10 ohms, 5 ohms and 15 ohms are in series. First step, 10 ohms, 5 ohms and 15 ohms are in series. So this implies R1 is equals to, you know that when the resistors are connected in series, total resistance in series equal to sum of individual resistances, 10 plus 5 plus 15. So this implies R1 is 30 ohms. So now you can see the figure. It is 8 ohms, and it is 50 ohms, and this is X and this is Y. This part is calculated, so which came as 30 ohms now. ఈ మూడింటిని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసాం. 3 are calculated, 30 ohms. Now 50 and 30 are in parallel. So second case, 50 ohms and 30 ohms are in parallel. So now in parallel, what is the total resistance we are taking? So we are calculating. You know, when the resistors are in parallel, 1 by R2 is equals to 1 by 50 plus 1 by 30. LCM is 150, 53s, 35s. That is 8 by 150. But we want R2, but here 1 by R2 is calculated. So reciprocal we are taking R2 by 1, then it will be 150 by 8. So therefore R2 is 150 by 8. Now the circuit, how like is circuit? So these two are combined, which came as 150 by 8. So now this is the circuit, here X and here Y. 8 ohms and this is 150 by 8. Now all these are in series. If you stretch, this is like that. If you stretch this wire like this, it is 8 ohms, 150 by 8, and this is 8 ohms. Now between X and Y, what is the total resistance? So total resistance is, we are going to calculate. R is question mark. So you know R is equals to, so sum of all this, 8 plus 150 by 8 plus 8. So this implies 8 is written as 8 by 1, 150 by 8 plus 8 by 1. LCM is 8, then it will be 64, and it will be 150, and it is 64. Now so R is equals to summation 150, 64, 128, 8, 7, 278. 278 by 8. Now divide 278 with 8. 8 3s 24, 38. 8 4s 32, and it will be 6. and it will be 0, 8 sevens, 56, and it is 4, 8 fives. So this is 0. So which is equal to 34.75 ohms. This is 34.75 ohms. So you can see this is the option. So important for competitive exams and also board exams.